far too pretty of a day for you to be crying. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm just having a hard day, that's all.
Doesn't seem like yes should be your answer then. It's been years since I came to this park. That was the first slide I ever went down by myself on.
Sounds familiar.
No matter what happened in life, there was something about this place that just...
Was able to listen to your cries?
And what are you telling it today?
My life, it just seems so upside down right now and out of control.
Life. It's a roller coaster. One minute you're on top of the world, and the next, it all comes crashing down.
Yeah, tell me about it.
We need those free falls. They make us see the reality of who we really are. They make us make choices like, are we going to continue to fall or rise to another peak?
But in this free fall, I'm only a passenger to those who are making the decisions.
I know this might sound a bit out of the ordinary, but if you want some answers, I know a doctor who can help.
Doctor, I'm not sick, and I don't need to talk to some crack shrink if that's what you're saying. Thanks, but no thanks.
He's not a shrink. He's a life doctor. Everything in life can be altered, even the past. I hope I can visit this place again sometime. And I hope we can meet again, Hannah.
Hi, how can I help you?
Hi. I received your card and I'm not
Oh,
sure.
yes, okay. This is your basic form. And you fill this out the best that you can. And whenever the doctor's ready to see you, I will let you know.
I'm sorry. I'm still confused on what kind of place this is.
Fill this out first and all your questions will be answered.
What kind of doctor is Dr. Lou?
My dear, you are not the first person to come in here and be confused about what it is exactly Dr. Lou does. But I assure you, he's been at this for a very long time. He knows what he's doing.
Maybe if I could just...
Fill this out first and then all your questions will be answered.
Okay.
This just isn't working anymore.
This isn't working anymore? Are you kidding me? We've been here before and made it work.
It's different this time. I'm different. You're different. I'm just tired of this.
So that's it? You're just gonna give up Hannah?
Don't do that. Don't hold her against me. Don't act surprised either. I told you how I feel.
When? Seems like you've always gone to others for advice when I'm the one you should go to when there's something wrong. I'm your wife.
When people look at us, they don't see love anymore. They just see a mistake. I'm sorry. You know we're not happy. I just want to be happy. Sorry, Hannah. Hannah? Hannah?
Hi.
I'm Dr. Lou. And you, of course, are Hannah.
I'm sorry, I just was, I don't know, expecting someone older.
I get that a lot. But I am much older than I look.
I only say that because, on your business card it says you've been in business since 1985.
I know it's a little confusing. But let's talk about why you're here. Why are you here, Hannah?
My parents are splitting up.
You want them to get back together?
Yes. They're supposed to be together. They're supposed to be happy. We're supposed to be happy.
I can help you fix your situation.
I don't even know what kind of doctor you are. I mean, are you a psychiatrist? Are you a counselor? Are you going to talk to them and tell them that you're going to get them back together? I mean, how much do
What do you know about time? The rules of time. Do you know how they work?
No.
People say time travels in a straight line. Past, present, and future. But that's not the case. Think of a light bulb. When it is on, the light spreads in many different directions, filling up the room. If you were to turn on a bulb across the room, it would do the same. The source of the light would begin in different locations, but eventually would have many connections. Time moves like light. See, two people have their own starting points in time. And when these lines travel, they start to intersect. Thus, making it possible to experience a point in someone else's timeline. Time travel, Hannah. I'm talking about time travel. I can make it possible for you to travel to any point in your life and change it for the better.
That's impossible.
I've been doing this a long time, and it is possible. Those people out there in the waiting room all want to go back and change something about their life, to right wrongs, to prevent tragedy. I know there's something you're wanting to change, Hannah.
I do want something. I want my parents to not get a divorce. I want them to be happy again.
You can make what you want happen, and I can help you.
What do I need to do?
You need to figure out an event that you can manipulate to throw the course of time into a new direction. You need to find out where this event took place, and most importantly, when. Write it out on this form and return it. work out all the formalities from there. I'll contact you when it's time.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, honey. How was your day at school?
It's good, I guess. Just another day.
I've got chicken in the oven. How does macaroni and cheese sound?
Yeah, it's fine. Hey, have you talked to Dad today?
Your father and I aren't on speaking terms. Probably won't be for a while either.
Okay.
Wish there was something I could do for you just to let you know that this is not your fault.
Hey, Mom, can I ask you something?
Of course. What's up?
When was the last time you were happy with Dad?
Wow. The last time I was happy with your father. Is there anything specific you're looking for?
Like, when you knew you were truly happy?
Gosh. Your father and I've had a lot of happy moments. Our trip to New York. Our summer in Italy. The day you were born. Are you okay?
Yeah, I have this paper for English.
Well, let's see. I remember the moment your dad and I met. One weekend, a carnival came to town. They had one of those giant carousels, so me and my friends, we decided we wanted to check it out. As we were standing in line, I noticed his smile right away. He was so dreamy. But I was trying not to let him know that. But my mind was totally lost in him. He ended up sitting on the horses next to me. We shared smiles, but that was nothing compared to what was happening in our hearts. With each turn of that carousel, I was falling deeper and deeper for him. We would have never got together if he didn't sit next to me on that carousel. That ride seemed to last forever. And that's how we met, and we fell in love.
Do you regret it now?
Of course not. You're our blessing. And no matter what happens to your father and I, it's not your fault. We both love you very much.
Hi, sweetie. How are you?
Good.
Yeah? Are you hungry?
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm fine.
I'm really glad you called me for lunch. You know, we haven't done this since your early Saturday morning soccer games.
Yeah. You, me, and Mom.
So how's school? Straight A's?
Close enough. Mr. Probst's class is my hardest class. It's kind of like he just gives out problems, but doesn't help.
He's just trying to push you. Find the answers yourself.
Maybe. Actually, school's kind of what I needed to talk to you about. We have this writing project for my senior portfolio, and they asked us to interview our parents about marriage.
Okay. What do you want to know?
Everything. The highs, the lows.
Marriage. You sure that I'm the right person to talk to about that?
Okay, maybe not marriage. Just your happiest moments with Mom and your hardest.
My happiest moment was you. You were a handful. We knew you were going to be a soccer player when you started kicking weeks before you got out.
You really wish I was a boy, huh?
No, honey. Never. Well, actually, I never planned on having a baby. When your mom found out she was pregnant, it was a complete shock to the both of us.
So I was an accident?
No, honey. You were a blessing. Your mom and I were going through a tough time. In fact, we broke up.
Wait, so you and Mom weren't married when you had me?
Maybe it's for the best, you know. Seems like all we ever do is fight anymore.
I suppose you're right. You'll be leaving for the military in August, and I'll be stuck in this small town regardless.
What do you want me to do? I can't afford to go to college. I'm not going to go to a factory. At least if I'm fighting for my country, my life could have some meaning.
Well, I just wish you wanted to fight that hard for me.
I've already signed the paperwork. It's already done. I'm not going to have some girlfriend over here while I'm in some desert trying to stay alive.
Well, you know what? Don't worry about it. We'll be just fine without you.
Wait a minute. What do you mean, we'll be just fine?
I'm pregnant.
You what?
I'm pregnant.
You're pregnant. I'm not going anywhere. So there you have it.
That's it?
What do you mean that's it?
Well, I mean, you've worked at the factory for years. You could have gone off and joined the military or something. I mean, it's pretty hard for me to sit here and hear that you didn't want to work there, and because of me, you did.
I made my choice in life. It was you. I don't regret not joining up.
Dad, I don't understand why.
You became my dream. Someday you'll understand as life changes. So do your dreams.
Here, honey.
Thanks, Grandma.
I know things are rough, but how are you doing?
As good as I can.
I wish there was something I could do for your mom and dad.
What if there's something I can do?
Oh, Hannah, sweetie. I know you feel like you need to do something, but your mom and dad have been on a rocky road from the start. It is not your fault.
Well, so if it's not my fault, then where did they all go wrong?
Well, I guess it all went south when your dad went to work at the factory. When you were younger, your dad owned his own business. Oh, he loved it and enjoyed it, but business was slow. Your mother was working, but bills started to to pile up. Oh, you never went hungry. He just wanted to do more than to provide for you. So he took the only job around here that provided for a good living. You're very fortunate to get a job at the factory. But your father was never the same. It's a hard life working out there. It took some of your father's heart away. It's not your fault or your mother's.
I didn't know Dad owned his own business.
I'm sure it's a sore spot with him. That's probably why he never mentioned it.
How much further?
Not much further now.
So, how long have you been doing this?
Just under a year. And this is my favorite part of the job.
Yeah? Why is that?
The point where someone's willing to take a chance, willing to make a change for the better. See, how I started work for Dr. Lou was when I realized just how important all this really is. I met him on a subway. I was coming home from college and I saw this man staring at me, smirking at me, but like he was happy for me. After a few people got off and a few more stops, he comes up to me and he says, I see you're coming home from class, William. I thought I had a name tag on, but he knew who I was. And he told me to see him after I graduated, and he handed me his card. Well, later I ended up working for him. And I saw my name in one of his files, and there was a picture inside. But it wasn't me. But it was me. It was me from the future. I don't know who I was when I started this, but it was for the best. And I'm happier. Come on, Hannah.
I'm here, but I'm still having a hard time believing that any of this is even real.
You have to realize that once you walk through that door, you won't be the same person anymore. Everything is going to be altered. Your memories, your experiences, everything.
Okay. I understand. Look, I know the possibility is small, but if there's any way, could you please pass this on?
It's time, Hannah. Whenever you're ready.
Dad, I love you so much. You all are my world, but only with you together. I was that reason for a good period of time, and I consider myself blessed to have shared the life we spent together. But I realized I was also the reason for your unhappiness. If I didn't come into this world, you would have gotten to live out your dreams. If I wasn't on the way, there would have been no reason for you two to stay together. Now it's my choice, and I gladly give back this breath, sacrificing my life for yours. For I know you would do the same. You already did. Your daughter, here and hereafter.